Famous musicians. In our country, there are so many famous musicians and singers who have made their name because of their talent and performing across different countries of the world. Let us study about some of the famous musicians and the instruments played by them. Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar was a famous musician who played sitar. His name was prefixed with the title Pandit. He was also called the sitar maestro. He was the most prominent sitar player of the 20th century. Zakir Hussain. Zakir Hussain is a Padma Bhushan awardee, tabla player, composer as well as a music producer. He is the son of legendary tabla player, Ustad Allah Rakha. Bismillah Khan. Bismillah Khan was a famous Indian musician who played sanai. It is a traditional Indian folk instrument, whose status was elevated by the performances of Bismillah Khan. He is well known as Ustad. L. Subramanian. L. Subramanian is a famous violinist, conductor and composer of music. He is known for his virtuoso playing techniques and compositions in orchestral fusion. Amjad Ali Khan. Amjad Ali Khan is a famous Indian classical musician, who is famous sarod player as well. He is also famous for his clear and fast ikari dance. Hari Prasad Chaurasia. Hari Prasad Chaurasia is an Indian music director and classical flutist, who plays the bansuri, which is an Indian bamboo flute in the Hindustani classical tradition. Shivkumar Sharma. Pandit Shivkumar Sharma is a famous santoor player, who was born and brought up in Jammu and Kashmir. He is also a good tabla player. Anushka Shankar. Anushka Shankar is the daughter of Ravi Shankar. She is an Indian sitar player and composer. Moinuddin Khan. Moinuddin Khan is an Indian classical instrumentalist and vocalist who plays sarangi. Kadri Gopal Nath. Kadri Gopal Nath is a famous Indian saxophonist. He is one of the pioneers of Carnatic music on saxophone. R.K. Bijapur. R.K. Bijapur was an Indian musician who played harmonium in the Hindustani classical tradition. Imrat Khan. Imrat Khan was an Indian sitar and surbahar player and composer. He is the younger brother of Ustad Vilayat Khan, who was also a sitar player. Baiju Dharmajan. Baiju Dharmajan is an Indian guitarist, music composer, producer and also a guitar tutor. He is known as God of Small Strings by his fans. Baiju was the lead guitarist of the Indian rock band, Midha Jain. Jayanti Kumaresh. Jayanti Kumaresh is one of the foremost Veena artists of India. She belongs to a family who have been practicing Carnatic music for 6 generations and started playing Saraswati Veena at the age of 3. Musafir Ram Bhardwaj. Musafir Ram Bhardwaj is an Indian instrumentalist who plays Punmata. His family has been playing it for generations, and they are invited to play during religious and social ceremonies in Himachal Pradesh. Mangi Singh. Shri Khangimba Mangi Singh was born in 1926 at Lamshank in Manipur. He was trained in the Famshak style of penna performance. Umayalpuram K. Sivaraman. Umayalpuram K. Sivaraman, a living legend, is the greatest exponent of the mridangam, barrel-shaped hand drum with drum heads on either side, and South Indian rhythmic principles, which is all-encompassing. Avasarala Kanyakumari. Avasarala Kanyakumari is a violinist who was born and brought up in the southern part of India. She is specialized in the Carnatic music. A.R. Rahman. A.R. Rahman, in full Allah Rakha Rahman, is an Indian composer whose extensive body of work for film and stage earned him the nickname the Mozart of Madras.